were getting the fog turbine, and this guy decided to run into the fog when someone was already in there.
Yeah, people, man, they're unpredictable, man. You know what you need? You need not to waste your time, man. That's what I'm saying. If you see somebody who's shit, like yeah, you can never know. Like people will put on an act that's good, and then like you're 2 hours invested in the game, and then you see the shit starting to pop out, and then like you're already invested, you know. And
Yeah, I
then
get it.
quitting will make you the shittier guy, which because you cannot handle like uh the shit that they're giving in, which is like not fair, you know. They should implement like a voting system where you can kick people because that's not good.
They're working on it.
They need to work faster, man, because I'm sick of investing 2 hours and then people starting to change personalities and starting acting shitty because they know people already invested in the level and they're just using that to their advantage and starting to act like in a different
Try to get
personality. Yeah,
try to get
that's
carried and shit.
just getting
That's
carried or just switching personalities, just being a shittier person, you know? That's not cool. Like you need to like keep the same personality we started
Are
with the
we
same cool.
are we switching off someone, or is
uh,
he
uh,
taking 10-minute break?
yeah. He said he had to go help his family. I think that's what, like I said, what I heard about E1 is apparently like you have the pubs, but then like the people who've been playing it, they're kind of like a tight, closed community, so to speak, and they're just inviting their friends.
Yeah. You know, me and Spider were arguing the same argument we had, me and Blind, but now I'm cool. I'm just chill. I'm seeing it working and I'm cool. So, you know, I can
Yep.
change, you know, but the issue is people don't change, you know? Like, I'm really flexible, but not everybody's flexible. Sometimes people are stubborn, sometimes people are assholes, sometimes people are just not good in life, basically.
Oh, there was a huge argument yesterday between some guy called Cuddy Color Cuddy, something like that. I guess his nickname is CC, and then Inconspicuous Box.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
that guy. Dick.
Which one?
The second one.
Inconspicuous Box. That's what he was saying. He's like half the community hates you.
Have to me hates you.
So like Inconspicuous Box, like he's not that bad of a player. My issue with him is it's like if you even give a suggestion, it's like no, we're not doing that. That does not work. We're doing it my way. It's like just give something else a try. Like the guy was just giving a strat, and he's like, that's not a strat because it's not. There's RNG to it,
Yeah.
and I try to tell him like, look, like it's a strategy. Like a strategy is just a plan. Like just because it's not consistent doesn't mean that it's not a strategy.
But listen. It's not always arguing as the cause of a person. It's the environment as well. Hey, Spider. As soon as we kick Tridix, have I argued with you once? No, right? Because this was the source of me getting triggered. I think so. It's like there is environmental effects where the environment just changes your personality and makes you not being an agreeable. But if you're in a team that is communicating and talking and getting back and forth, or they don't just give a fuck, you know, um, arguments will go a lot smoother. But if you're in a team with like people are like not communicating and there are some tensions and some stuff going around, communication will be dead immediately. That's what
Yeah,
happens. Like it's the
yeah,
environment as well, environmental
yeah.
effects.
The problem with them was I think is they're both somewhat closed-minded. And I think when you just get two closed-minded people trying to say that their way is the right way, it's just going to be a shitstorm
Yeah,
because they're
yeah.
not really listening to the other person.
And the same thing when you play with closed-minded people is the same thing when you play with people who don't communicate as well. It's the same thing. They're closed-minded, but they're not communicating. Like they're not giving out their opinion. That's also a way of being closed-minded. You know, they're not helping out the argument. They're not like contributing to the team, or they're not like setting up an idea or setting up like a decision. They're just sitting there. Um, uh, maybe commenting once or twice, being arrogant, being rude or something like that. The thing is with this game, I've been noticing a lot of mature people playing it, so I don't get it though.
That's what's great about it. A small net and
Not a
it's
lot of
great.
kids like to play this game.
Yeah,
You know?
because it's very slow and it's very methodical. Not only that, but it's not, it's kind of under the radar for most people. So like I don't know if you noticed, but when streamers and high followed players start jumping on a game, the community they bring in are usually toxic little kids or even just people that just want to play with the streamer,
Yeah,
and it floods the community with just hate, straight up
yeah,
hate.
yeah. Sweaty balls. That's what happens. You get try hard sweaty balls getting into the game and maybe ruin it. But it's like they compare it to Twitch streamers. When they started streaming, these girls, and then porn stars hopped in. It's the same thing. They're
Well, what
just
are you talking about? Porn stars? What?
yeah. It's like when you get Twitch streamers hopping in, showing booties and boobs and all that stuff, and they get more viewers, and then they just get pissed off when porn stars hop on the site and get even more viewers and stealing viewers from them. It's the same
Oh,
thing with
Wait,
this.
that's not what I was mentioning.
No,
I
no.
was
What
just
you
saying
mentioning?
how.
No, no, no. Hold up. I'll get to your point. So what you're
Okay.
mentioning is when big streamers hop on, the pros get invested in the game, and the game becomes sweaty and competitive, and there isn't the great environment that we have right now. Which is people are chill and all that stuff. People just it's just the same thing with Destiny. When I played Destiny, the environment is so toxic is that people I'm just playing with people who are farming 24/7 to get that special loot box. So basically what I'm doing is playing with people who are farmed like all their lives and their minds are so closed. The environment is so bad in Destiny right now, it's just unbearable. And most of them are kids, which is hard to communicate with as well. Um, if you look in Destiny right now and you compare it to Destiny like 2005 or when was it released? 2012. Um, it is a whole different story. Like the community was wholesome, people were patient, and all of that. Right now, if you just do one mistake, somebody leaves, and then you can find someone else. And one mistake, somebody else leaves, find someone else, and it is a process of. Uh, it is a shitty process. I did not enjoy it at all. I completed the raid and stopped playing immediately. And if one big streamer streams this game and gets a lot of viewers in who are not into the culture of the game, it's just gonna mess it up, just like Destiny. I don't want this game to change like Destiny, because Destiny was awesome at the beginning. Like I would play for 8 hours straight trying to kill the boss, and people would sleep in game, trying to complete the raid. But with right now, nobody have patience. Just like they just leave. They don't invest in the team. They don't try to talk. They don't try to create an environment, whatever. Is this guy coming back, Cow?
I don't know, man.
You're young, Spider. What got you interested in this game? Like, there's not a lot of young players playing this game.
I just thought the concept was interesting, and I like stealth.
Yeah, but you're mature, man. Like, if I talk to someone your age, they're probably I cannot last like for 10 minutes.
I don't think it goes off of age. It goes off of just
Maturity, right?
the mindset, maturity.
Yeah,
Because I've met some mature kids, but then you have those screamers or whatnot.
yeah. I've met some kids who are like 30 years old and they're still kids. I've always wanted to speak my mind out because I have a video which is the most disliked video in my whole channel. It's called "Why GTFO is Not Popular," and it wasn't my opinion in the game; it was someone else's opinion.
What did you say in the video?
He was just talking shit. The guy that was talking, he was a hacker in Rust, and I only knew that he was a hacker after he freaking after he like after I was editing the video, and then I noticed that he's a hacker, and then I called him out. So and then he was like, "No, I'm not hacking," and all that shit.
Wait, so you titled the video that?
No, I titled the Rust videos that he's a hacker, but why GTFO is not popular? Or was it just him commenting why he didn't buy the game? It was just his feedback, which is irrelevant because his feedback was,
Well,
I don't
he
like this game because I'm gonna finish it in a week and I'm gonna be done with it. Of course, you're gonna finish it in a week because you're gonna be hacking throughout this game.
Well, I think like the way you titled the video made it sound like it was your opinion.
Yeah. But I wasn't talking. That wasn't at all my opinion. I placed my comments at the bottom stating that this is not my opinion, but who reads the description of a video, right? So,
Read that. You gotta title it a bit differently. 'Cause
dude,
that
that
makes it
video
sound
has like maybe 10 dislikes or something like that. It's awesome, though. People are reacting to that shit. But yeah, no, my opinion of the game, this game is good, man. I like as soon as they say we're releasing a new rundown, I'm like, ooh, I'm so hyped. I want to finish that shit.